cheers to everybody up there. This is to all them Sunderland home fans who stayed to the end of the game. This is to all the Sunderland fans in the world who watched the game. This is to the players who played a really good game. No thank you to Tim Robinson, yes, the referee. Tim Robinson, aka Tony Robinson Baldrick from Blackadder. He had a cunning plan. His cunning plan was to give the game to Leeds. He did his utmost to make Leeds win this game of football. Not even fucking 12 men could stop Sunderland from getting a point. Tony Robinson, your cunning plan backfired. You didn't get it. You didn't let Leeds win. It backfired. Sunderland got a draw. We deserved at least a draw in this match. 12 men Leeds. Joking aside, Leeds, for me, I think, are probably one of the best teams I've seen in the Championship this season. Leeds, for me, I honestly think, joking aside and angriness aside, I honestly think Leeds will finish in the top 3. I really do. I think Leeds are already made. With Daniel Farke. He's a Farke. With Daniel Farke, I think Leeds will finish in the top 3. Ready-made squad to really push for the Premier League. But Sunderland, for me, were the better side. Just the better side tonight. We showed a lot of spirit, a lot of heart, a lot of guts, a lot of determination. Really backs against the wall. And I'm going to say 13 men, because the linesman, Leeds scored a goal. The first goal was offside. Simple as. I know maybe the linesman should have had his specs on. Should have gone to Specsavers, this linesman. But clearly, he hadn't. We all make mistakes. I ain't going to blame the linesman. I'm going to blame the referee. But, end of the day, we've got a point. But we'll go into the game. Right, there's the team. Patterson, Hume, Meffam, 09, Serkin, Job, Neil, Roberts, Rigg, Mundle and Isidore. Same team as during the week. I had me doubts. I thought maybe we should have had started Browne. But what do I know? That's why I ain't the manager. Regis Labris. It's pretty good friends. Regis Labris knows the keeper of Leeds. Is it Messilay? Or whatever you call him? He knows the keeper from Leeds. That keeper from Leeds is a good keeper. Apart from the last second of the game. I thought the keeper from Leeds had a good game. He was dominant in his box. He's a tall, big lad. He caught the ball. He wasted time, and he controlled his box pretty well. So you've got a good keeper, Leeds. But anyway, game starts. Leeds dominate the first 4 or 5 minutes. And then, for whatever happens, they just muck it up in defence. Sunderland really put the pressure on. And the ball comes across from Roberts, I think it is, into the box. Dennis Serkin. He shoots, going in the bottom corner. Keeper down to his left. Brilliant save from Messilay, the keeper. No messing around for Messilay, the keeper. Made a brilliant save, but he parries it out to Chris Rigg, who scores his goal again. Chris Rigg is an amazing young lad, 17-year-old talent for Sunderland. He's an absolute star in the making. It's going to be worth a fortune. We better not, and we cannot sell Chris Rigg in January. There's no way Chris Rigg wants to leave. I think I know the time of day. There's no way Chris Rigg wants to leave Sunderland when he's playing game in, game out, and risk going to a big club, sitting on the bench. There's no way. The only way Chris Rigg leaves is if our hierarchy sell him. And I'm 99.9% sure Chris Rigg will not be sold in the summer. Sold in the January transfer window. No way, Jose. He's an absolute brilliant young lad. Tenacious, skillful, puts his heart, and soul on the line for the cause and gives everything. And I'm over the moon he scored that goal today. Leeds, to the due, in the first half, when they went behind to dominate the game. They do play really well. They control the ball. They look composed with the ball, and they create opportunities and chances. And their goal came from a cross from the right. I think it was a mistake from one of our players, if I remember rightly. I can't quite remember who it was. The ball comes into the penalty box. It is half a yard offside. Like I said before, linesman, if you haven't had a bet on Leeds, you need to go to Specsavers. Because it was half a yard offside. It was offside. Take nothing away from the finish. Pirro, class player. The keeper's got no... Does Anthony Patterson come for that ball? That's my question. It's in between the penalty spot and the goal line. Does Anthony Patterson come from the ball? He could come from the ball. If I was the keeper, I'd come and punch it off his head. But I ain't. And Patterson, not a chance. You're not gonna. You've got no chance of saving that if it goes either side of the keeper. It's too close. So for me, that tends to for me to say Patterson needs to come out and dominate his box. But he was offside anyway, so shouldn't have counted. Then the referee absolutely loses the plot of the game. Tony Robinson, with his cunning plan, he's absolutely clueless. He's got a slug on his lip, doesn't work, and Leeds player Isidore breaks free in the Leeds side, in the Sunderland's half, going towards the halfway line, completely free. It'd be 1-on-1 with the keeper, but their player just drags them down. It's a shocking challenge. It's a red card all day, and Tony Robinson, Baldrick, bottles it. Absolutely bottles it. Or he's a Leeds fan and he gives a yellow card. Never a yellow card in the month of Sundays. It was a red card all day. That's the first thing. Anyway, Mundle goes down in the box. Was it a penalty? He gets shinned. Mundle's in the penalty box. Dennis Serkin's having a blind in mind. Dennis Serkin's been, for me, I'm going to give Dennis Serkin my man of the match right now. Best left back in the Championship, and for me, would be one of the best in the Premier League. He's amazing. He's fantastic. He goes past players like the standing still. It's unbelievable. But anyway, Mundle's fouled. When you look back at it, he's shinned. So for me, that should be a penalty. That's the second time the referee's balls up the game tonight. Pardon me. Anyway, half-time 1-1. We do come back into the game in the first half. And towards the end of the first half, we're the better side. Second half starts off. This is what boils my blood. Job is kind of pulling the shirt of the Leeds player. Seconds into the second half. But the ball is nowhere near where them two players are. The ball is by the keeper. So that player has no chance of really getting that ball. Is it a free kick? Yes. Is the yellow card? Of course not. It's an absolute embarrassment from the referee. He's had a stinker. For me, he should be relegated to the conference. That's how bad this referee is. He's absolutely shocking. He's either bad or he's a Leeds fan. I'm going to say that now. And you can come in here and say, oh, you're blaming the referee. Fuck off. I'm not. When we've lost games before in the past, we've drew tonight. We've lost games in the past. We've lost games. We've lost 2 games this season. We lost against Watford and we lost against Plymouth and we lost fair and square. The referee wasn't to blame. It was a penalty. It was a penalty against Watford. The referee made the correct decision. It was a penalty against Plymouth. The referee made the correct decision. No bitter at all. No bitter almond here at all. So tonight, referee was shite. And nobody out there, not even a Leeds fan, coming in and telling me the referee was good, because he was absolutely shocking. So I don't want to take your shit right now. So don't come in here and tell me the referee was good. He was rotten. I'm not blaming I'm not just blaming the referee because of the draw. I'm not. We were the better side. I'm sorry. It's the way it goes. The referee was on Leeds' side. Anyway, by and by, Dan Neil gets fouled. Dan Neil fouls his man. Yellow card. I'll give him that one. Now here, this is where it really gets under my skin. Mundle down in Leeds' half by the corner flag. He wins the ball. The referee blows for a free kick for Leeds. Again, the referee. I'm not even going to say the referee needs good Specsavers. I'm not. The referee's just a Leeds fan. He's had a bet on Leeds. He should be struck off for at least 2 weeks and relegated down into the lower conference. He should be, he should be refereeing matches for Hartlepool, not in the Championship. Absolute disgrace. Anyway, from that free kick, Leeds go on to score the goal. And I won't take anything away from that goal. That finish from Leeds was brilliant. It was a well-worked goal. Poor defender from Sunderland. But Leeds, like I said, Leeds are a good side. They are quick on the counter-attack. They're skillful. They hold the ball well, pass the ball well. They're very dangerous. Very dangerous. And that just showed it. From an absolute rookie mistake from the referee, they go and score a goal. But I take nothing away from the goal. It was a fantastic finish, a fantastic goal, fantastic work goal. Poor defending from Sunderland. So 2-1. Sunderland's better side. Second half, we created the most. we don't really have that killer instinct up front. Isidore still kind of sort of working himself out. Scored 2 goals in 2 games. Today, he didn't really have much of an opportunity to score today. He was well marked from, I'm going to give Leeds defenders, you know, they marked Isidore out of the game, as far as I'm concerned. But we still huffed and puffed. Left-hand side, Serkin's a handful, Mundle's a handful. And I'm going to give Roberts, you know, a big plus today. Roberts was fantastic, I thought. He really was a handful. I don't think Roberts, they couldn't contain Roberts. I think Roberts had a better game than Mundle, as in like going past players. I thought Mundle's tenacity, Mundle's the ability of Mundle to win the ball back when he's lost it is amazing. That's where I give Mundle the real credit. He wins the ball back when he loses it. Roberts has the ball and he goes past players, so both sides are really good. And we, like I said, I was so disappointed to be 2-1 down. I felt like we were being robbed by the referee. But if there's a God out there, if there's fate out there, you know, if there's, you know, the worm does turn, and it turned towards the end. Browne came on and we had a free kick. I thought we were beaten. I really did. And fans had left the ground. The ground was probably maybe 3/4 full. But free kick came. It was Patterson on the halfway line. Swings the ball in. Headed away. Comes to Browne. Browne kind of just like nonchalantly punts the ball back in the box. The keeper comes for it. It comes to grab it. Now, I don't know what happened. I don't know whether the keeper needs to get glasses. I don't know. But the keeper, I just don't understand what happened. It just sort of rolls round the side of his arm in the back of the net. And you've got to feel for the lad. I mean, I'm not bothered. I don't care. I'm pleased we scored. But he had a good game. I think the keeper was one of their best players. I thought he had a tremendous game. That's just football. That's just football, isn't it? You can play fantastic for 95 minutes and 50 seconds. In the last 10 seconds, you could do that. And just like, oh, egg on your face. But we scored. Browne scored. I'm absolutely over the moon. We deserve that. Nobody out there, I don't care whether you're a Leeds fan, whether you're a Geordie watching the game, because there was Geordie on the streams, there was Castle fans on the stream, whether, you know, I don't care. We deserved at least a point tonight, and you can't take that away from Sunderland. 12 Man Leeds 2, Sunderland at home 2. There we go. Man of the match for me. I'm going to give it to Dennis Serkin. What's your thoughts? The referee was an absolute disgrace tonight. You know, I don't like blaming officials, but I thought he was awful. Leeds for me, like I said, top 3 side, good team. That was the hardest game we had at home this season, and a 2-2 draw. I'm happy with. I'm content. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested. Much appreciated. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. Thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Referee, you're an absolute disgrace. Take care. God bless. May God go with you. We'll see you next time. We deserve that, at least a point. I'm over the moon. I'm buzzing. International break. Happy days. Top of the table for at least now. I know Burnley got to play. Right, see you later. Take care. God bless. May God go with you. I've gone on and on and on. Cheers, folks. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.